back, maybe grab a cold one and enjoy the wait. And if you're a fan of elevator music, well, you're in luck, because you could expect about 10 minutes of it. I'm so excited, I can't wait to see what Piggy says when he goes live. Hey there, friends and fellow Pigsters. The live stream is coming right up, so you guys should sit down, kick back, maybe grab a cold one and enjoy the wait. I'm so excited, I can't wait to see what Piggy says when he goes live. Hey there, friends and fellow Pigsters. The live stream is coming right up, so you guys should sit down, kick back, maybe grab a cold one and enjoy the wait. I'm so excited, I can't wait to see what Piggy says when he goes live. Syphilis. Let's hear the echo here. Syphilis. Okay, the audio is good. There you go. Hey there, how y'all doing? Welcome to a Pig Cake live stream on this glorious Thursday. Such a wonderful day we have here today. With the fucking hurricane shitting all over the northern Florida panhandle. We have Kanye and Trump meeting up in the White House. Some people bitching about that. What else do we have? We have a game. I think a football game coming up. I think it started at 8:20. Yo, where's Vice City? Did I say syphilis? Yeah, it's the best word to use. when you are trying to test your audio. Syphilis. I found that it accompanies pretty much all the tonality that I need to test to make sure that the audio wave. It's a bunch of jargon. I don't want to bother you with my intelligence. But yeah, I thought I'd do a little bit of a pre-project hype. And I happen to be eating a bowl of pasta. So that's where the ASMR comes from. Because, you know, one of the things that I think one of my next videos on, like one of those reaction videos is going to be on ASMR Magic, which seems to be a couple channels that do that shit. But Eddie Lou subscribed. Look at that. Damn, notifications on point here. But I never understood it. And it seems to be that there's a whole subcategory of YouTube that's in this ASMR bullshit. And one of them in particular is entirely dedicated to magic. But the dude uses other people's thumbnails, which is always kind of fun to watch. Thank God he hasn't used one of mine. They're always Ramsey's for some odd reason. Using Ramsey's fucking thumbnails. Not that I care, but you know, I just go through the extra mile of making a thumbnail, at least. And well, it's pretty much a dude just whispering into a microphone doing card tricks. That's the thing I really don't understand. So dude just, you know, like right now I'm eating a bowl of pasta. Let me just try to approximate what it sounds like. It's like one of those. You hear that? As he's doing card trick. I don't want to hear mouth sounds, dude. I don't want to hear fucking mouth sounds while somebody is doing fucking card tricks. That's the last thing I want. But you know, some people apparently enjoy it, so all the power to their sick fucking asses. Where's ammo? Is it quiet? Is it quiet? Don't tell me that, man. Is it JoJo's ASMR? I think that's the one. I think that might be the one. Yeah, you might be bang on.
You could stop at 5 or 6 stores, or just one.
Damn. Ezra Dactyl
this while driving.
Dropped 10 hot bucks saying, looking forward to listening to this while driving. I don't even have my headphones on, so I'm pretty much talking over.
So excited.
I feel the fucking shit. Let's see. Yeah, the TTS. Yeah, man. That's heat. I'm glad you're going to be enjoying listening to me while driving. You know, it'd be awful if you actually, God forbid, get into a crash, and when the police look at the car, all they hear is my resounding voice. You know, a little Asian kid, he isn't even good at Magic Lamau. He's a doof. Really? Yeah, but he has like 200,000 subs. Obviously, subs doesn't equate skill, but you know, it's just interesting to see what you could do. Essentially whispering in a fucking microphone. And some are like really hot girls too. Some of the ones that do that shit, which is just kind of odd because they're like cutting and snipping shit. I remember everyone from every live stream, man. I remember everyone from every live stream. I tend to, and plus because usually the same people kind of come around for the live streams. They tend to stick around. Let me pull this up so I could actually see the live chat here. For some odd reason, rotini, it's actually tortellini, so it's all the ones that you didn't mention. But I'm actually ingesting tortellini right now. Let me see if I could drop another hot ASMR right now. Oh yeah, it's actually fucking amazing. But yeah, I feel like doing my next video on that guy. Actually, the next video is coming out tomorrow. All right, number 1. That's gonna be a video to kind of nigga, where the fuck are my stickers? I gotta send them out to you, man. I gotta send them out. That's what I was about to explain, dude. Cause I've been working dick deep on this fucking project, and it's coming out tomorrow. That's number 1. And the video that's coming out tomorrow is also kind of like a little tutorial / hype for the project. So hopefully that might inspire some good old hot clicks that way. But the point is that I think the video after that is probably going to be on ASMR Magic. Let me just see what the... I know that I have some sort of... Let me see, properties of this bitch. I know I have something on this, but it's fine. It's loud enough, alright? You should increase your shit. Let me actually put this all the way up. So now, there you go. A little bit louder. But yeah, so that's going to be tomorrow. But then down the line, down the pipeline, I do want to eventually drop an ASMR video. Can I react to Jabrizi? You know, funny enough, I saw that picture. Somebody tagged me on that picture on Instagram of Jabrizi being plugged by YouTube. Being plugged by YouTube, man. YouTube themselves decided to make a little post saying, hey, if you want magic, you should check out Jabrizi's channel. Who the fuck? Whose penis did he ingest to get that favor of having him there? What a joke. But let me see some other shit here. I clicked off a video of Ben Shapiro literally destroying a privileged college snowflake in an epic ownage for this. I already saw the video. You can't mention a video with Ben Shapiro that I haven't seen. The guy's the cutest little Jew I've ever seen in my life. He's adorable. If you ever seen him play the violin as a child, it's adorable. Am I gonna do more cardistry tutorials? I'm not a cardister, but I will do cardistry tutorials. Even though I'm not a cardister and I never have been and I never will be, because cardisters are well fucking awful. Cardisters are awful, man. So yeah, I'm not. Is that a vibrator? Are you referring to the AC that's in the back? Let me see if I'm quiet. I don't see any audio forms here. So I think I nipped it in the bud, but it still should be a little bit of a background hiss because there's a fucking fan aimed at the back of my shit. AJ Constantine says, yo, Pizza, thanks for answering my question. You know what? I answered your question too, alright? If you look, you'll see that I also dropped a little bit of a comment there. Increasing my shit now. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Just joined, says Will Dale. Welcome. Welcome aboard. Welcome to the Pig Cake live experience, man. It's not really much. It's a picture of my logo with a bunch of shit on the bottom. And if I want, maybe I do have YouTube here in the background, just in case I decide to kind of like open up anything there. But that's pretty much that. Let me see. I'm joking. It was his newest video about him getting pulled over by a police officer for following a police officer while he was literally being given a police escort. That's fucking hysterical. I thought you were talking about the one where he I know I saw one recently where it's him in front of a podium, and that's his like power position. He's just in front of a podium smashing entitled college cunts. Let's see. Maybe the fan sounds like someone is beating eggs in the kitchen with a glass bowl and an electric beater. I was just doing that. Funny enough, without the beater, with a fork to make some eggs, because that is what I'm eating. React to an Allahu Akbar compilation. Come on, man. You're trying to get me in trouble here on YouTube. I feel like if I say that, my channel might actually literally get sent. For some odd reason, too. I think YouTube is trying to push their new dashboard, because I was trying to upload a video to the new channel, and it didn't let me post the video as public. So I kept trying over and over again. I was getting so fucking agitated. And then eventually, when I used their new sort of browser, it let me do it, or their new dashboard. So I'm pretty sure YouTube's doing some sneaky shit to try to get people to use their dashboard. Stop cardisters. Yeah, I agree 100%. Stop cardisters. If you want to wear that literally on your shirt, you could look at pigcake.me at the new cardistry collection t-shirts. Hot off the presses. Let me see. Let me see if I could drop these shirts here. What a fucking joke. What an actual fucking joke. Let me see if this loads in the background here. This is the Pig Cake anti-cardistry t-shirt collection. Let me turn off my logo here. Oh, whoops. Sorry, turned on my my other logo there. Almost turned this into a Pig Cake Plus stream. Wouldn't want that. Wouldn't want that on the channel. Where is the picture? I want this big logo. All right. Web browser. So you have a new line of anti-cardistry merch. So you have the Just Say No on the left there. That's a classic. You have the Stop Cardisters. That one's fun. You have Go Outside in just the most boring font with a period at the end, and then you have End Magic in sky blue. What a what a fucking joke, man. That's the new line of pig cake merch. That's amazing. I do eventually want some like really jacked cardister to try to fight me. Try to fight me. I think that'll be amazing. Saw you on Gentleman Wake. Is he a giant or you're a midget? He's a not a tall fellow. He's a normal sized fellow. I'm a midget. I'm a midget though. So if you haven't seen that video, let me actually put it up here. I did a video on the Gentleman Wake's channel. His last video, as a matter of fact, he featured me in it because I went over to the Gentleman Wake studios. Let me see, Gentleman Wake, and I taught a little thing on the channel. If you guys aren't following him, let me see if I could find this. Of course, I'm on Firefox, and of course, YouTube is still taking a fucking year to do this. But you know what? It's fine. It's fine because I could wait. Piggy 2020, maybe. You know what? I feel like I don't want to take that away. I don't want to take that away from. Oh no, I'm sure Trump is running 2020. I'm saying 2024. I don't want to take that away from Ye. Speaking of, there seems to be a Bill Nelson commercial. Let me show you guys what's going on here. Web browser. Let me hide this fucking logo. But yeah, I did a video with the Wakesters.
Here to show us some of his skills.
If you haven't checked this shit out, you should totally do it. And follow Gentleman Wake. Look at that, 2.7. My boy killing it, son. My boy killing it. He's giving away this deck, by the way, in this video. So make sure to go and check that out. He's giving away this deck. It has this, by the way, this thing, which was dope as shit. This thing. I know I saw this on Instagram, but seeing it in person is kind of nuts. It's kind of shitting on the illusion there, but it's a very fucking dope thing. Whoever made the deck, really, really well done, man. I was very fucking impressed. Big logo. Let's see. We have. I need to shave. Okay. Everyone, we have an announcement to make. Stop cardistry. Well, I mean that's the motto of the shirts. That's kind of the motto of the shirts there. Let's see. I could fight you all. Come one versus all. Damn, dude. All right. Anyum. Cognac. That sounds very close to Coney. Are you fucking like part of that whole Coney shit? I saw a video on him today. Internet historian. That guy's fucking great. I feel like I undercooked my eggs, so I might get some sort of infection. We'll see. However, yeah. So that video was on his channel. It was great. Every time I go to the vicinity of the Gentleman Wake Studios, I'm always impressed by his equipment. I was impressed by his ethic, his drive, his passion. So, and yeah, I'm Piggy's bodyguard, so you have to get through. Come on, man. Come on, man. Can you rate Bill Burr's rant on Philadelphia? 1 out of 10? It's a 10. That's a 10. And the reason for that is not only because he's hysterical, but because he turned the audience. Bill Burr managed to turn the entire audience and made him, you know, he propped himself up. Initially, they were booing him. They were all shitting on him. And then he completely won them over. So by the end, he was insulting them, you know, saying, oh, I hope you die. I hope you get AIDS. And then he ends up winning them over, which is amazing. So that's a solid 10 out of 10. I don't think you have to fucking have so much just banter and be have the bants of a god in order for you to do what he did. He's fucking amazing. Let's see. Can we have a play date? That sounds kind of rapey. Can we have a play date? That sounds a little bit odd. You know? Am I a fan of flex tape? You know, I was actually thinking of getting flex tape for some memes on the channel. But I think usually when it comes to memes, I'm about like 2 months always past the meme. So, unfortunately, by the time the meme gets to me, it's already dead. PewDiePie's already done it. Family Guy's already done it. Y'all need to stop hating on Jabrizi. He's the best black magician in history. in history. Sorry, you misspelled that. Probably because of I was gonna make an African American joke, but I stopped myself. Uh, but you know, we got 4 bridges. That's amazing. Dan from Philly. I'm glad you're there to defend the honor. What is something darkly inspiring you could tell me to perform? PC, I'm about to go to downtown to drink. What is something darkly inspiring you can tell me to perform magic tonight? Don't, man. What do you mean? Like you're gonna go out and take a deck and hope that you could sway a woman into your pants? I would go against that unless there's some sort of deck at the place that you go to. You know, maybe there that you could get away with it. But if you're gonna show up somewhere and be like, hey, I got cards, man. Maybe if you got like, you know, little business cards, you could do a centered, like a center tear. Something to get inside of their feeble minds. I look like Leonard from The Big Bang Theory. Who the fuck is Leonard? I really hope it's not the dude that thinks he's funny. Oh, give me a blue screwdriver. Like Simo right now, please. Yes, it's a screwdriver. Fuck. Come on, man. That has your logo of the cake on both end of the card. Well, yeah, I do have a deck in the works, but it's not going to be that. I think that would be too dumb. Not too dumb, but too simple. You know, I'd rather make it a little bit more, what do you call this? What's the word? Not laborious, but a little bit more effort, you know, in terms of making a deck, rather than just slapping my logo on both sides. Bring a deck and throw it on the floor when no one's looking and let someone else find it. That's an option. That's a way to cheat my rule. You could bring a deck and then throw it on the ground. Hey, is that deck of cards that's on the floor, does that belong to any of you? We'll pick it up and solidify your virginity. That's pretty much what that means. It's in a shop right now. Yeah, big. Yeah, it's a deck. It's in a shop right now. Yeah, I don't wanna show it around. It's in a shop. That fucking bitch. I'm glad you remember that. Is that a callback to my I think a story that I mentioned of my neighbor, my drug dealer's daughters. My neighbor, who was a drug dealer, had a daughter who had a little electric car, and they brought it out once, and they let me ride in it once, and then every time I'm like, hey, when are you gonna bring the little car out? They're like, no, it's in the shop, it's getting fixed. Every fucking time. I'm like, this car must come back with fucking spinners, boy. But, you know, they were just liars, and then they moved away, probably because he got arrested, because he did in fact sell drugs. Let's see. What is the stupidest thing you could do with a deck of cards? A trick. I feel like a deck of cards, you could do so many things with it. You can make money with a deck. You know, people make millions playing cards. Instead, people choose them to use to do card tricks, and then they sell cardistry cards. Come on, man, come on. I don't know if you've seen those. They're cards without faces. Let me see if I can look up a video. Cardistry cards. That's funny. First person that comes up is Ramsey. Second is Rise Magic, giving me a rise. I'm trying to look for like a solid video. These are all top 5s. I want a solid fucking video. No, apparently I can't fucking find one that's cardistry cards. They're all just mixes and shit and shuffles. It's awful. But they sell those, which is kind of nuts. The stupidest thing, doing 2-card money during David Blaine's exact after practicing for 10 minutes. I've seen that in person. Hey, I could do a card trick, and then they do the 2-card money, and no practice, no care about the art whatsoever. Top change, you don't need that. I've accidentally bought some cardistry cards. I feel dirty. Damn, and you had them shipped all the way to Australia, man. That's a fucking bummer. That's a fucking bummer. Look up Pulse ones. Okay, let me look up Pulse cardistry cards. Pulse. Cardistry cards. Let me pull this video up. I imagine the video is gonna be insane. Let me go to web browser. Big logo. Web browser. Let's see this shit. Oh, this is from Cardistry Con. Jesus. The collective virginity in one room. Fuck yes. This is exactly what I wanted. That's exactly what I wanted. No thanks, YouTube. Oh, so it's like a vlog. Okay. Let me ask you a question though. What am I? Okay. Oh my god, Asians are fucking adorable.
ステッカーですか？
ステッカーなんだけど、
あ、これ。
冷房つけてるんですかと。この
What is that?
ちょっとね、臭いんですよ。今雨降ってますね。
What is he wearing, dude? This guy's amazing. What the fuck? The swag is on another level. Okay, but I want to see. Okay, so he's a fuck boy. He's rocking the Fontaines. But I want to see the pulse ones. Oh, here are the pulse ones, I imagine. Okay. This guy's fucking killing it. You know what's also killing it? My Wi-Fi. Those are the ones that I've seen. Those are the ones that I've seen. Those are the pulse ones?
上質な紙って感じなんですよ。これね。これね。これね。光当てるとこんな感じ。
Shit killed
た
me,
だね
man.
パルスさんがね、なん
Oh
かね、
no, okay,
ち
those
ょ
are
っ
the
と
pulse ones.
表面なん
I'm
か
sure, I'm
つ
sure
ぶつぶなんだ
somebody
よね。
just
なん
got
か雨降ってるみたいな感じになってんの。
really offended that I thought the other ones were the pulse cards. Let's see. I've been on my 30-minute lunch for 40 minutes now. So hurry and do something because I only have 15 minutes. Damn, man, at Costco, they're really fucking killing the game. They're not really on top of their employees, are they? Ah, so those are the postcards, right, that you mentioned. Oh, shit. Those are kind of dope. But they don't have a face, man. They're just like paper. What the fuck? I wish I understood what he was saying. Damn, son. Virginity level 100 right now, son. So hot, though. This guy's so fucking hot, though. See, they're all the same shit. They're all the exact same shit. I still don't understand what the appeal is. I imagine it's obviously for cardistry, but if I'm gonna buy some cards, you know, I might as well do that shit and have some faces on them, some, you know, unique faces. Why can't these mine? Come on, man. I like your patriotism. It's like, why are there other races other than my own? Want me to translate? My wife's from Hong Kong? That's amazing. That's fucking amazing, man. You nabbed one. I was gonna say you should marry her, but you're one of the few magicians that has a significant other that you locked down. So kudos to you, man. I also love that my chat here is non-existent. I'm trying to refresh this shit, and oh, there you go. See, now I could actually type some very important messages on this. But yeah, but that is that's some dope fucking shit, I imagine. From the back, the front looks kind of bulky as fuck, but why don't you start supplying Madison decks in India? I don't know what you mean by that. I'm not Daniel Madison. He's I was gonna say a very attractive British male. I am a stud muffin from the States. So I think we're polar opposites. Shit. You don't like the pulse look? What is your favorite curse word? My favorite curse word. That's kind of odd. There are too many, man. Fuck is a very universal word. I'm a fan of cunt. I'm a huge fan of cunt. Some people take offense, you know, greatly to it, but I think words are words, man. People take him too seriously. They get offended too easily. Did you hear the dog bark in the back to get cooked? Come on, man. Come on. I wondered for a hot second what you meant, and obviously it was a very racial implication. I remember when Daniel Madison did that video on my channel. Good times. Back and forth. Come on, man. Come on. You can't just drop. You're trying to get me censored here. You know, dude, Sima, you just reminded me. I think they're coming out with new Memento Moris. So all the Ram fam is probably gonna get upset. They're probably gonna get upset when they see that, even though, you know, by all technicalities, Murphy's could do that. But yeah, so I think there's a new Memento Mori deck coming out. So that's gonna be a fun, exciting thing to see all the comments in the, what do you call this shit, the, you know, Instagram and shit. So just watch out for that. I'm calling it right now. There's gonna be a storm. There's gonna be a fucking storm of people that are just gonna come out and complain about that and be like, oh fuck shit, look at this deck, it's shit, it's complete garbage. It looks like a very minimal version of the old design. I kind of dig it. I kind of dig it, but I'm calling it now. There's gonna be a storm. Let's see. You going to buy the $200 Jabrizi swag magic kit from Penguin? They're selling it in fucking Penguin? Stop. No, they aren't. Let's go to Penguin. Let's go to Penguin Mag. I fucking hate Firefox. I fucking hate Firefox. Okay, penguinmagic.com. Let's go to swag. Let's look up swag. Wow, dude, get the fuck out of here. They are selling it in the fucking store. Right there, Jabrizi swag kit. What? Have fucking low. Coffee's bean juice. Okay, Xavier. Damn, son. And they don't even have a description on this shit. I would never buy it. I would gladly make a video about it, but I would never fucking buy it. If somebody made the mistake and wants to send it over, my P.O. box is in the description below. But I would never.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah. That's a Pig Cake Plus sub. That's what I'm fucking talking about. But yeah, I would never do that. I would gladly, I would love to make a review. I wish he would make a fucking video, man. I wish that he would fucking... I'm here trying to call you out, Jabrizi. All right? You're not called what? Because I have only 40,000 subs? All right? Is that why? Huh? I'm not worth your time? You didn't even mention me in your fucking video. Fucking... I'm upset, man. Dude goes, I'm better than Shin Lim, I'm better than Justin Miller, and I'm better than Chris Ramsey. Hey, how about me, dude? I'm here on YouTube. All right? I'm within the top percentile of YouTube magic tutorial channels. Am I? Ooh, I think I am. So you're fucking calling me out. I mean, you're missing on calling one of the best out there out. Why? Because you're scared, huh? With your Yu-Gi-Oh haircut. Fucking... you fucking... Thank God. Thank God I didn't say that. But, okay. Let's see. Brett Kavanaugh, Memento Mori. That's an amazing deck. The Brett Kavanaugh Memento Mori collection. That's fucking amazing, man. I would love that. Spell your full name but backwards so nobody knows. And it'll be a good parent. You know, for a hot second, I was trying to spell Jabrizi's name backwards because I thought that maybe that's some sort of like... That's his actual name, but I realized that would sound absolutely retarded. I'm better than Pig Cake. Who I mentioned first among those of whom I am better. Whomst! Whomst! No, I didn't want to say that. That wasn't what I was going to say. I was going to make some other joke about eating fried chicken or whatever. But yeah, but what do you, huh? You almost dropped a whomst there, Sean. But that's upsetting, man. That's fucking upsetting. He calls everybody out but me. And then you know what? The other one, another one that I'm upset at. is that dude Gilbert, whatever. I remember a couple months ago he called out a bunch of YouTube magicians. I'm not on the list. I want to be called out too. What am I, a joke in the magic community? They're gonna find out, man. Listen, I'm like that white kid in class that's playing pumped up kicks. The magicians are gonna fucking find out, dude. And then they're gonna be like, see, I'm better than Pig Cake. That's what I want. I want to be mentioned. I'm like the Joker in Lego Batman. I want to be hated, man. I want to be hated. Yeah, Marty Gilbert. He had this blog post about all these YouTube magicians. I think he mentioned Spade. He mentioned Ramsey, Pandrea. What about Piggy? What about Piggy, dude? Fuck. I'm here making tutorials on a weekly basis, son. Dropping almost what? How many tutorials? Obviously, I mean, there are 4 on Patreon that go up a week. And then 2 a week on YouTube. Son, come on, man. I'm here too. I want to be hated too. Jabrizi, Madi. I got blocked by Jarek120 because I asked him if he got permission from Sankey to expose paperclips. Nice. How do you get blocked, man? How do you get blocked for that shit? Oh, fuck. That's actually really, really good. I should do a kickboxing match with my... Oh, shit. Damn, man. For a hot second, I'm like, wait, was he gonna whoop my ass? Then I realized, oh. Oh. Shit. Good morning, Piggy. Good evening, Brave Exacto. Good evening. Pigs is the real Dirty Ernie from all the grade school jokes. I've never heard Dirty Ernie. My school was too full of Latinos to have somebody called Ernie. Sankey follows me on Instagram. I have no idea. He doesn't follow me on Instagram, man. Thank God he doesn't have me blocked there. He posts some funny shit. He actually posts some funny shit. Has anyone listened to Gilbert Gottfried read 50 Shades of Grey? Yes. Yes, it's amazing. It's fucking hysterical. Who's also funny? Pig Cake Plus. What? Am I shilling my own shit here? Pig Cake Plus. Should I? Am I? I just dropped a new episode of the news today. I can't believe Jabrizi has his own fucking penguin magic emoji, by the way. Looking like a dumbass. Come on. Come on, dude. I want to be hated too. I'm still trying to load YouTube here on Firefox. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you so much for making it so easy to show my shit. Sheesh. I'm still on there. I'm still waiting for it. Hasn't happened yet. Hasn't happened yet. I'll let you guys know when YouTube actually decides to start working here. Mind you, I'm blaming... it's actually... I feel like it's Firefox. It's fucking Firefox. There you go. There you go. Pig Cake Plus. Could you fucking load? Pig Cake Plus. I just dropped a new episode of the news. Men are extinct. That's if you're tired of this magic shtick and you want to listen to some news. So that's kind of heat. Why the name Pig Cake? I mentioned that, man, in the first live stream ever. And I have not mentioned that in anywhere else other than that. And maybe another live stream. But if you weren't part of that, man, you missed out. You missed out on why it's Pig Cake. It's not really an interesting story. How the hell do I do a clean overhand shuffle? Well, you gotta get a good rhythm. You gotta get a good rhythm when you're doing it. So you wanna make sure that the rhythm is good. You want to make sure the card completely clears. One of the issues that I had when I was first learning the overhand shuffle is that I would try to do it rapidly, and then what would happen is that I would try to thumb it off a packet before the deck cleared the first packet. So then they would kind of clash together, and that wouldn't be a good thing. So I would focus on rhythm. I would focus on clearing the first packet every time, and then trying to get that consistent rhythm for an overhand shuffle. But if it's sloppy, it looks good, man. If it's sloppy, it looks good. Will I do a face reveal? No, man. I'm not gonna do a face reveal. That's for losers. That's for losers. Honestly, I've seen too many face reveals on YouTube, and they're all cringy. They're all the cringiest shit I've ever seen. Hey guys, here's my face. And it's like, yeah, you look like a foot. Let's see. Man, these damn trannies. Back in my day, all you had to do was change your gender was shave. Your humor is well beyond your years. Top notch. The live feeds, the first couple ones are on Patreon. I have a bunch of that was on Patreon. God damn it. What is your stance on
You could stop
eugenics?
at 5 or 6 stores, or just one.
What's your stance on eugenics?
You know, man. Thank you, Top Notch, for that $1.99. My stance on eugenics is the same stance that I have on cardistry. All right. We don't have a place for it. There's no need for it. All right. There's no need for eugenics. There's no need for cardistry. My health teacher said to the whole class. God damn it. My health teacher said to the whole class that sex was separate from gender. Well, I remember in a chapter in the AP textbook, one of them was on the idea of gender and its difference from actual sex.
You could stop at 5 or 6 stores, or just one.
Real question though, what's your favorite card trick?
My favorite card trick is it's actually a trick from the swag kit that Jabrizi has. He has a trick where you have a card mixed in a deck, right? And the spectator shuffles the deck. It's very clean. You know, there's no control on you on your part whatsoever. And then when you don't find their card because you have no skill whatsoever, you say, "Oh, you're just racist." And then they applaud. And then they applaud. And they give you a show on MTV. That's that's my favorite card trick of all time. Of all time. But you know, I was gonna mention that okay, so you said sex separate from gender. That gender dysphoria is something that's in the DSM-5, right? DSM-5 is the Diagnostic Statistical Manual of Psychology, and they refer to the fact of you not agreeing with your designated biological gender as gender dysphoria, and some people think that that's some sort of insult, even though it's in the manual of psychology and fucking, you know, labeling all these things and diagnosing these conditions. But people tend to see it as some sort of insult as opposed to a medical condition or a mental condition. His name's Pigcake because he had to change his name when he left the hippie Cardister commune. I've never been a Cardister. All right. Cardistry is for losers. It's for people that don't like women.
You could stop at
I want to
5 or
play
6
it up
stores,
like
or just one.
What's your favorite superhero?
Bravo Exacto donated to what is that? CHF. What is my favorite superhero? By the way, I was gonna say that I really want to play up the fact that I'm like a recovering cardister. If you haven't gotten the joke, that's the joke. It's a bit that I do on Twitter where I pretend to be a cardister in remission. Let's see. What's your favorite superhero? It's the most basic one, man. It's the most basic bitch superhero. I'm a fucking fan of Superman, dude. Fucking Superman. I've always loved Superman. I've always thought he was the best. The cartoon from the 90s was amazing. Him and the very hot Lois Lane. Fuck, what an amazing series that was. I watched Back in Time the other day, tried it on my kid, worked well, but not about the triumph part. The triumph part is probably my favorite part, because it really sets up that kicker ending. Remember that the triumph part is not that's not the climax, you know? It's what leads you to the climax. So it builds upon that and then really leads them right into that beautiful moment where you spread the cards. It's unexpected that they're all facing the same way, and then bam, we're back to when you took out the card, which means you're holding your own card. Uppercut. Uppercut right to the gunt. Thank you, though, Bravo Exacto, for those hot Swiss francs. Swiss francs. Swiss women. Swiss cheese. Swiss knives. Swiss penile? Penis. Penis. That's a good type of penis. Well, I agree with the DSM, but didn't have gay disorder. Yeah, I think one of the earlier renditions of the DSM had homosexuality as a mental disorder, because by all technicalities, it goes against trying to, you know, with that you can't breed. So the mentality of that was, you know, it should be labeled as a mental disorder. I think it was one of the earlier DSMs, and then they took it out. Let's see. Did you ever read Grant Morrison's All-Star Superman? No, man, I can't say that I've been that niche or that specific about my superhero fucking love. But I just remember watching the cartoons when I was younger of Batman. Then I watched Batman Beyond, and then there was that Superman cartoon right next to the Tick and Animaniacs. Damn, what a good time that was, man. What a good time was that. The Superman TV series from the 60s was badass. Only Superman can get away with wearing his knickers on the outside. Well, Batman, when Adam West played him. That was another one. I remember watching that at my great-grandmother's house. And then carrying that on to my mother's house, watching that. Having a good time watching Adam West be an animal. Be an absolute animal. What? Huh? Tired of leaning over magic for short people. Of overdoing magic. Tired of leaning over doing magic for short people. I mean, that's the opposite of what I would deal with. I would have to kind of hold my hands up, and then they stay there, and then they stay there, and then they stay there. That's because I am a short individual. Oh fuck, that's amazing, man. This comment that's gonna come up right now by Top Notch.
Stores or just one.
Nigerians.
Nigerians. Yeah, man, Nigerians. Did you watch that Coney video that was trending today? I remember when that came out in 2012. That was a fun little social justice movement. A bunch of people thinking posters would make a difference. Okay, I'm listening to you with headphones and at work, so please cater to me and remember that I'm here. Top Notch, I always remember that you're here. Alright? You're here, you're queer, and you're in gear. Did you read Arturo de Ascanio? No, I actually never got his books, which is unfortunate. They're very expensive and very rare. But just based on I remember I actually recorded something. I had this old VHS with a couple performances of him, I think. I remember that a long time ago. And then obviously on YouTube, there's a lot of videos about Arturo de Ascanio. But, you know, he was a wonderful magician, and he was kind of in that league of Juan Tamariz. I think Gabby Paredes, another one. And then they all have that very Spanish sort of style when it comes to performance. You know, very vocal, very showy, very story-based. And, you know, he was always kind of dope for that. But he did, I think he passed away very young from my understanding. He was like at 50s or something, I think. 50s, 60s. I don't remember him being all that old. The Coney meme showing Dylan from Predator was amazing. Yeah, that was actually amazing. So you don't know who that is? You fucking racist. Would you think it's Coney? Because they all look the same? Will you ever go on Penn and Teller or BGT or something? I don't think so. I don't think so. I mean, if the opportunity arose, I would enjoy the challenge. I would enjoy the challenge. However, I would have to kind of think outside the box because a lot of stuff has already been done. So you kind of have to think what hasn't been done and then go about that way. I did my first tricks with jumbo cards at work the other day with a crosscut force.
You could stop at 5 or 6 stores or just one.
What about the new Kamikaze album from Eminem?
I'll talk about the new Kamikaze album in a second, but hold up. Aren't jumbo cards better for slights anyways? Yeah, I mean, if you want to be a animal, you learn how to do a pass with a fucking jumbo deck, nobody will be fucking with you. Learn how to do that raise rise with a jumbo deck. Nobody will be fucking around with you at conventions, apart from normal people. They'll fuck around with you, but because they can. What about Kamikaze's new album from Eminem? Yeah, it's garbage. Eminem should have held it up years ago. You know what? It sucks because he had 3 good songs. And unfortunately, he went the way that seems to be the trend, which is he went the political route, the thing that would kind of absolve himself. But he's always set himself as being different from everybody else. He approached rap differently. He approached, a lot of things differently. But now he kind of branched in with the same as everybody else, which is kind of unfortunate. I thought he would have gone a different route. But even in Kamikaze, he was just bitching on how nobody liked his previous album. Really, dude? Yeah, because it was trash. Or no, nobody liked his previous track, sorry. I don't know, man. I'm just not a fan.
In that, it was
I'm not a fan. Somebody just joined Patreon. Jason, dropping some hot stacks on Patreon there. Thank you for joining. Dropping that Brad Christian meme. I missed that, man. He needs to come out with Ninja 3. Can we get a hashtag Ninja 3 going from Illusionist? I would fucking buy that in a heartbeat. Are you serious? Ninja 3? That would be amazing. But unfortunately, they stopped making those Brad Christian exclusive videos. Have a good one. I'm drunk. I'm not swear. Look at that. I was saying that kind of like a drunko. I believe you. All right, I believe you that you're not drunk or intoxicated, even though I would be if I was about to go and have dinner again because I just ate. Hashtag Ninja 3. Hashtag Madison Christian combo. Hashtag put me in there. Put me in there, Brad. All right, I would love to be in Ninja 3. Come on, man. I love Eminem. I grew up with his music. Yeah, you know what? Everybody grew up with Eminem's music. All right, Eminem was a staple in everybody's childhood, right? But we're holding on to the memories. We're holding on to the what's that song by Richard Marx? Hold on to the night. We're holding on to the memories of Eminem, and we should just realize the best thing to do is just realize that his time has passed and it's over. We had the good times when we were younger, but he's a fucking not doing well, at least in my opinion. Yes, that's true. He passed away very soon. Ascanio and other Spanish cardmen contribute a lot to Magic presentation and psychology. Yeah, 100%. I do enjoy that, the new breed of Spanish magicians. Danny de Ortiz is the one that everyone kind of mentions. There's still a lot of other ones that people tend to overlook. I'm trying to remember one now. He kind of has like a fro, but he's in the same league, like the same sort of group of famous Spanish magicians. But I do enjoy that they're kind of adding to the psychology and building upon what Juan Tamara has kind of laid out in terms of his contribution to psychology of magic. So it's always interesting to see, where they're going to take it. But the Spanish style, man, is very into that sort of shit. I feel like it's very similar to the British. The British are very talky when it comes to their shit. So are the Spanish. I feel like Americans is heavily based on they want visual shit. So it's very copycat of, you know, that what David Blaine brought up in the late 90s, but killing it. Let's see. Revival was shit. See, there you go. Revival was shit, man. You just gotta hold on to the night, man. Hold on to the night. Consider Pig Cake's Naruto intro as a display of his ninja skills. Yeah, that video. That was a fun video, man. Shooting that around in the park with a bunch of people staring, wondering what the fuck is this grown man doing, jumping off of a tree. I think I got like 1,000 views on that video, by the way. Took me all day to like edit it and shoot it. I got like 1,000 views. I was very proud of that. That's fucking amazing. My mom gay. My mom is actually, yeah, she probably is gay. She hates men. I just saw the Jabrizi post. That's, yeah. Listen, man, I can't fucking believe that YouTube would actually pull for him like that. Like, are you serious? I'm looking at it right now. If you haven't seen it, on Instagram, I commented. It sucks because I commented on the YouTube's video. Sorry, YouTube's post, right? I only have 21 likes. Jabrizi has 74 likes. I want to get more likes than Jabrizi on his own post on fucking YouTube's Instagram. If you guys haven't seen it, go to Instagram, alright? Find PigCake69 on Jabrizi's, on YouTube's Instagram. Find my comment and like that shit. Alright, I want to get more likes than Jabrizi. Jabrizi has 74. I only have 21. That would be fucking... that would be dank. I can't believe they fucking pushed this guy, man. That's what a fucking joke. Jesus, lets me know. Lets me know. All you gotta do is know somebody. Know somebody in there and you're good. Ozzy Wind is Israeli, but I put him on the same Spanish level. Yeah. I really don't want to branch all the magicians from that region, because that's a huge region. There's a lot of different styles. However, I would categorize him as being more of one of these pensive magicians, and you know, thinks about how to hold the cards, how to, you know, spread them, certain things like that. So he would be in that category. There are 29 people. Do you consider that good or bad? I'm grateful. I don't know. I mean, obviously it's a mismatch between 40,000 and 28, but you're never gonna get 100% retention. So I'm glad whoever decides to stick around and listen to me, you know, hear me talk to a fucking mic for a little bit. So I think it's a great thing, man. Sima, see you later, man. You enjoy the rest of your day, or night rather. Let's see. Danny D'Artiz is a walking magician fooler. Yeah, because he exploits shit that magicians kind of take for granted. I feel like it's very easy to fool magicians by just exploiting certain things that they're looking out for. Magicians are always looking out for the same shit. They're looking out for controls. They're looking out for things that they could recognize. So you just gotta recognize those patterns and exploit them, and you'll be able to fool a magician. You know, where they might think that you control a card to the top because you do the same things that somebody would do when they try to control a card to the top. Maybe you get it on the bottom. Maybe you do something else. But I feel like fooling magicians isn't too hard. But Danny D'Artiz is definitely amazing at you know, just exploiting these little things, and pretty much just, I don't want to say discovering them,
it was done,
but bringing them out to the community. Spooner pledged $10 on Patreon. Good to have you, Spooner. I hope you enjoy the content there. I recently put up a list of all the shit that I've put on Patreon. Let me see if I can find it. And you know, not to shill, or not to shill, even though I am shilling, but I didn't realize how much shit I had put on there, man. Like, I didn't realize how much shit. I feel like at some point I should definitely have some sort of separate video, or maybe separate them and offer them on their own, because it's a lot of stuff. It's like a lot of let me see if I could, oh, here's a list. Okay, so let me go and put this shit up. Not to shill while I'm shilling, by the way. I love the juxtaposition there. But so this is what I put up from the beginning of Card Magic. Picking your first deck, taking care of your cards. These are just a bunch of moves and stuff. And then the latest ones from this week was the tilt. There was also some finesse points on how to spread cards better. And then I also have a bunch of principles, a bunch of history. And then I do plan on expanding it into coins and into mentalism. So the next two sort of academies are going to be based on mentalism work and coin work. But there's still, man, there's so much with Card Magic, man. This isn't even like a percentage of fucking what needs to be covered for Magic, or sorry, for Card Magic. So it's just kind of nuts, you know, to think that this, you would think, oh, this is a lot of stuff, you know, this is pretty much most of what you would need. Yeah, but it's not what, you know, what's in my dumb head. So I eventually want to put everything that I know about card stuff on there, but you know, that's going to take some time. But people tend to be responding to it, so I'm grateful to that. Let's see. How do you schedule a tutoring section for the patrons? If you hit me up in the DMs, we'll find a good date. I've done it with some people. It's always a good time. Unfortunately, some schedules mismatch, and I've been dig deep in certain things. So this week I've been really kind of busy with this project. But you know, usually if we find a good time. What Instagram tricks did you show on Patreon? Most of them, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you which ones. Seeing that I'm looking at my my Instagram right now. The looking glass change, that one I definitely taught on Patreon. The double color change I taught on Patreon. The fan change, that one was a fucking good one. I also taught. Let's see. I haven't taught that flip change.
5 or 6 stores, or
I haven't taught.
Just one.
I haven't taught that one. Why she slap? I mean, that's obvious. There's a bunch that I've taught on Patreon. There's one here called gravity change. I haven't taught that one. That one's kind of an interesting thing. You show like 4 random cards, and then you show them in your hand, and then apparently with just shaking, it's on my Instagram. You just shake the card, and it changes into an ace, and then you could show all the rest of the cards to be aces. That's a dope way. In that particular Instagram video, I did do it in a way that you can't do it in person. To give you a little bit of a hint to the method there. But I do have a way of doing that with that you could do in person. But I put some of them. Actually, funny enough, there's one of the first videos that I put on Patreon is one of the original versions of Man on Ninth Floor. So it's the one with this track, which is one of my favorite tracks. Let me see if I can. That one, Running in the Night. That's one of my favorite fucking retrowave songs. But that one is one of the earlier versions of Man on the Ninth Floor that I thought up. I wanted to. I always loved the pass as being able to do this, you know, this very nice visual moment. So I used it to kind of give and do this topsy-turvy deck sort of thing. But the first video that I put there, I was very proud of that. But I haven't taught that one, but you could kind of guess its method. Let's see. Do you do any other type of magic? Well, yeah, mostly everything else, man. Rope shits. I had a rope phase back when I was learning. Mentalism shit, coin shit. Is that the song from Silence of the Lambs? No, it's called Running in the Night by FM84. It's a retrowave song. That might be the most obnoxious shit I've said all day. Let's see. Every gun law is an infringement. It says. Is that Kanye? Are you referring to Kanye in the White House? In what has to be the greatest video. I posted it on my Twitter saying that we're living in the best timeline. I believe that. I think we're living in the best fucking timeline of all time. Let's see. Who pooped the bed? I don't know. I blame Charlie. I forgot who actually pooped the bed in the episode, but I'm guessing it's always Charlie. That was a really good one, says Stefan. Yeah, I mean, I don't post on Instagram a lot. I feel like I should. But every time I post, it's because I have, you know, a little idea here or there. I'll tell you which one is one of my favorite ones. The Vanish that I learned from Xavier's video. That was one of my favorite ones because it looks so fucking perfect. It looks so fucking perfect on Instagram. That one was one that was good. There's another one that I did with this deck. Let me see. I'm trying to remember. Let's see. Oh, there's one called, I just put, here's a hot sandwich trick. That one was one of my favorite ones too. It was Frank, was it? Fuck. Okay, so I totally forgot. What do you think of the MGK Eminem beef? I mean, I think it's over, man. I think it's over, and it's good that it's over. But I feel like MGK came at him really well. Eminem came at him, you know, pretty well too. They did a good back and forth. But I don't understand this notion to think that one person was better than the other in their diss track. I think they both did a really good job at fucking each other up. But I already had a previous distaste for Eminem, so I'm kind of biased. I'm not a fan of MGK by any means, but just looking at that without trying to be, you know, based on what it was, not liking MGK, but just listening to it, I was like, yeah, he fucking did a really good job. Post a recipe for pig cake. That would be fucking disgusting. Pork and shit and oh, nasty, man. You know, I've seen that. I've seen some sweet pork treats in some bakeries down here. We call them, they're not, obviously you have bodegas in fucking New York. Down here we have what we call botanicas. Botanicas, they sell like chickens and shit, like live chickens. They sell goats, some of them, for like Santeria and shit. It's some weird people down here. Some things just for the camera, like your vids. I would need help. I mean, it's, if you sit with the deck for like a little bit, you'll be able to come up with something nice and visual, you know, especially thinking that on Instagram, you got to realize you could do stuff on Instagram that you can't do in person. Taking advantage of the frame, taking advantage of the fact that you're limiting the space that they're watching and you're controlling all the factors. So you could be doing a lot of shit on Instagram that you don't necessarily have to focus on in you know, you don't have to go for realistic tricks. You could just put something out there on Instagram that you think will work without having to really care about it being practical. You know, you have the frame. If you need to ditch something out of the frame, that's perfectly acceptable. If you want to, you know, add something in from the side and bring something in, incorporate something, so steal something from out of frame and bring it in, you could do that. That's kind of the nature of the platform. So I'll probably keep this up until 10, which is 6 minutes, and then I think I'll end this hot live stream. But tomorrow at 10 in the morning, I'm dropping not only my project, but also dropping a hot video tutorial. So you guys should look out for that tomorrow at 10 p.m. East. Sorry, 10 a.m. Eastern. You have botanicas in Texas too? Damn, son. I imagine it's because of that proximity with Mexico. We have the proximity with fucking Cuba, Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, Mexico, and where else? I think that's it. Have I ever been to the castle? No. No, I've never been to Cali. Funny enough, I did a there was a story that came up in the news talking about how it's the poop capital. San Francisco, California is the poop capital of the United States, with more feces per square mile than any other country in the entire fucking United States. It really blows my mind. Oh, fuck, that's so good. I've got to go, Piggy. Much love from Argentina, the place where Noela Van lived. Hey, man, good to have a bunch of people from around the fucking world, man. But thank you, bro. Thank you for sticking around. You ever go to you and buy Palo Azul? I don't know what the fuck that is. I don't know what that is, man. I mean, blue stick, obviously, but I don't know what the fuck that is. Sidewalk poop. Ill, man. Ill. I know 3 guys that perform there. I assume you're talking about the Magic Castle. But yeah, I've never been. I'm sure I should go sometime, hopefully next year, but for the time being, I don't think I'll be able to hit that up. Motherfucking Canada, eh? A, that's another Canadian stereotype. Everything's the A. I do appreciate Canada for Drake, for Celine Dion, for Justin Bieber. I would say Justin Bieber after, Justin Bieber after he grew up, not baby Justin Bieber, but the recent shit. Wood chips you make tea out of that helps you pass a drug test. I would not fucking trust that, dude. I would not trust that, son. That sounds fucking terrifying. Yeah, dude, just drink this tea and then you'll pass a drug test. Nope. I'd rather get like clean fucking piss. I finally got the hang of the flip it move from Louis Siminoff and from Greg Wilson. I use it as a production of the aces. Yeah, it's a lot easier to do with more cards. So the more cards you add, the easier it is. It's really hard to do with 2 cards, but if you're dropping 4 cards and you're doing the thing, it's way fucking easier. And Greg Wilson adds the snap in front of it, which makes it look like, the card just appears, as opposed to just doing a move. Louis Siminoff, he did the move in the open. So it'd just be a very open flip of the cards, whereas Greg Wilson covers that flip with a snap in front. And it always makes it look like, it looks like one of those trick cards, like a flap card, if you do it right. Very, very fucking cool. He has this trick called Point Blank, which is a blank deck ambitious card routine that uses a double blank deck. And fuck, man. He has this moment where it's a blank card, and then he snaps his finger in front of it, and then the signature comes up. Very, very dope. Shit. Get him to bake a strawberry pig cake. Come on, man. I've used Urine Luck from Tommy Chong's website a couple of times and passed after smoking recently. Damn, son. That's kind of crazy. I wouldn't trust that, man. I don't know about you, but I know that they have head shops. They sell, fake synthetic piss. Dude, I would have to know that you are somebody that has never taken drugs in order for me to trust it. And then even then, I'd still be worried because of the temperature of the damn thing. Luckily for me, I'm a straight edge fucking superstar, so there's no drugs anywhere near my system. So I did mention that in the other one, but you're in luck. Yeah, that's an amazing name, dude. You're in luck. But if it worked, it worked. If it worked for you, shit. I just still wouldn't have the balls to do that. I've been practicing for 30 years and I still haven't been to the castle. Oh, it's not like Mecca, dude. It's not like the magician Mecca. It was a drink that you drink 4 hours before. Oh, and it's a drink. It's not even fake piss. What? The fuck? That's fucking nuts, man. Yeah, no to the thank you, man. And it's a drink. I would not fucking trust that. So you're telling me you go to a store, you buy a beverage, and then you straight edge gang all the way. That's funny. And then so you trust it, and you're just like, yeah, I hope that it works. Damn, son. You got big balls, man. You got those bolas. Pee is stored in the balls, by the way. You can't argue that point. Pee is stored in the balls. That's you can't. Why is the thing? Oh well, the ASMR was in little spurts while I was eating the what was I eating? It's pasta. I forgot what pasta was now, but while I was eating it, you had the nice mouth sounds. That's where the ASMR came from. Unless you want me to whisper into a fucking microphone, Jason Liang, which is, by the way, fucking weird as shit. Fucking weird. I still don't fucking get it. But you know what? Some people like it. And I think personally, they're fucking weird. They're fucking weird. And then you got the scissors, right? People are like snipping on the fucking shit. And then enunciating other words. Oh, what a creep, man. Well, anyways, I think that's the end of the stream. I think that was a good one. Make sure to look out tomorrow at 10 in the morning. 10 in the morning Eastern time for the new video. It's going to be a hot tutorial. A nice trick. And it's also going to be the launch of my brand new project. Hashtag project hype. Hashtag new project alert. Hashtag fucking do it. I don't even know what else to shill it. I don't even know how else to shill it. Yeah, I'm done masticating on my pasta. But yeah, man, you know, I'm gonna go and figure out different ways to eat cheese whiz that's been left over. Hold up, now we have one last super chat here. 420 by Ezra Dactyl saying, I'm consuming cannabis-based concentrates right now. Let me wait for the TTS to come up. God damn it. I was trying to do my end joke here. But you ruined this. You have ruined this, dude.
You could stop at 5 or 6 stores or
Ezra
just
Dactyl.
one.
Okay, here we go.
I'm consuming cannabis-based concentrates right now.
There you go. Hot heat. Heat hot. You know, that scares me, man. That scares me. I don't know. That much concentration. That much concentration. Thank you, Ezra. I hope you're enjoying your edibles, your brownie, your gummy bears, your lollipops, whatever it is you're doing. Cannabis, butter, whatever the fuck they've concocted. But what advice? I should give advice. What advice? Oh, if you go outside and your mom says, hey, come back inside, you adopted asshole, I should have never let you into the family, you thick-lipped dark piece of shit. I should have never let you in the family. If your mom tells you that, usually that's a sign that she doesn't love you. So you should maybe think about moving. That's my advice. I'm gonna go figure out different ways to